Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare star.
Good morning, everybody. It looks like even though everything, no, do not end screen. That was a dumb button I just pushed. Looks like everybody's in there. I think my sound is on. Somebody give me a sound check. That would be super duper. Morning breakfast is the worst meals ever made on the planet, but their scrambled eggs are kind of okay with lots of hot sauce. So I'm going to wait for a few people to pop in here. Looks like Laser is number one. He's first over on the Rumbles, which is always interesting, you know, when the Rumble actually does something. Let's see. He says, Laser says I'm 5 by 5. Alrighty, then got me as well. Billy King, you guys are all in here. You guys are all getting here. Live stream, view commands, show up stream. All right, let's see here. Rose, looks like Rose first on YouTube, followed by Debbie, number 2, and Loretta, you are deterred. Followed by, what do we got here? Road Rage. We got Loretta Hutch. Tina's in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you. All righty then. Canada. Let's see here. Light Raider is here, even though his house has been flooded out. Oh my goodness. He showed me the video. Not good. Not good. Looks like Rose is typing more stuff out here. We got a Pastor of Realities here. Billy King is in the house. Lots of 5 by 5s. And Andy Pearson. There we go. Hello, my friends. Hello. Let's see here. Cindy just showed up. Good morning. Good morning. Let me go roll back to the stuff that Rose had typed in here. Let me turn that off. Any other tuber program he shared clips of those that posted being upset with the election's outcome. Really sad how some folks get so hysterical and put themselves on display. What next for them? Yeah. Well, that's not what this show is about. I'm going to take a couple of bites of this, and then we're going to set it to the side. I don't think it's done anyway, so. Yeah, it's not done. Come here, you. I'm going to close this up. Maybe if it sets for an hour, it'll be done. Ugh. I don't even know I'm eating that shit. Anyway, oh my God, not the first minute. Did I just cuss in the first minute of this? Where's my there's a timer on here, and I don't know where it's at. There it is. No, 3:27. We're good. We're good. Okay. Hey, good morning, Ian. Good to see you. Definitely, it is definitely coffee time. Drinking that coffee. All right, guys. So, as you can probably tell by the catchy names and the thumbnails, we're going to be talking about. I'm trying to get my screen adjusted over here. Actually, I need this one. I need this screen over here is what I need. Nope, that's not what I want. As here in the next 60 days, I think it's actually like 70 or 57 or how many days until J6, guys? That's the real question. That's the real question. What is going to happen? Who is going to do what? How things are going to pan out? What is the plan? And you know, if you think that old Captain Red Tie doesn't have a plan, you are severely mistaken, extremely mistaken. And if you think that Captain Blue Tie and his sidekick don't have a plan, you are severely mistaken. Is this a battle to the end? Some might think that. Maybe not. We've talked about this before, where it's kind of like we have to set as many obstacles up. It's like they're all set. They're setting up as many obstacles as possible right now, so that when they come back, and hopefully they never will, but when they come back, they'll be able to get what they want out of the situation. And things are already starting to be revealed to us that show 98 days until, there you go, or 59 days. Maybe I should get a counter. They're already starting to show where they are trying to get things done before they have to relinquish the arms of power. One of those things, and I actually emailed myself. Now I have to find it here. Let's do that. Let's click on that button over there. Come on, there we go. There we go. I thought I emailed it to. There we go. There we go. So it's going to be hard to read. We'll try it anyway. Sometimes things just don't come out right on the big screen. So yesterday, I actually posted this in the Discord. Breaking. Biden-Harris regime just tried to sneak in asylum for hundreds of thousands of illegals before President Trump takes office. Texas AG Ken Paxton sued and a federal judge halted those destructive efforts. What were they? Well, it was a lawsuit. It was Texas versus the United States Department of Homeland Security et al., which means all of you turds. The court declares that defendants lack statutory authority under 8 U.S.C. So the long and short of this is that they try to do, well, let me read it. It's kind of legal, but you'll get the big words. Lacks authority under 8 U.S.C. Itself, as opposed to under the provisional modification or supplements of that authority to grant parole in place. All right. What does that mean? Parole in place for illegal aliens means that all of you are now granted parole. And now which means they have to do the legal come through. It gives them a legal path towards citizenship as long as they follow all the rules, as long as they show up for all the court dates and meetings, and they do everything that they're supposed to be doing and act the way they're supposed to be acting. Now we all know that they don't do that, but they attempted to give every illegal alien parole. Interesting. Kind of like how a prisoner is set out on parole, do good things, and this will all go away, that kind of thing. So they showed their hand yesterday, and we're in top chat again. All right, hold on, guys. There we go. Thank you. There we go, top chat. Which brings me to the poll. Thank you very much, Stray Kitten. How will let's put that back up. How will liberals react to Trump's return? Intensify legal challenges at 38%, 31% block actions in Congress, 15% ramp up public protests, 15% focus on media campaigns. So it's kind of split. And I get it. But they're starting to show their hand now. I was talking to the girlfriend this morning, watching a little bit of news, and one of the things that I'm trying to, why is Captain Blue Tie so quick to invite Captain Red Tie to the White House? Can anyone say, let's make a deal? Yeah. And has anybody else noticed that Captain Blue Tie is very chipper these days? He's very smiley, and even when he's given his speeches to all of his constituent, or not his constituents, but fellow Democrats, the one he actually, I think he did it at the Rose Garden yesterday. He had this giant smile on his face. Everything was happy. Don't worry, we're just because you're defeated doesn't mean you're defeated. Whatever the hell that means. So one of the things that we'll do is we're going to take a look at a few things so that you have an idea what is actually going on. It's kind of weird. Let's see. That's the Pentagon rundown. That's just a newsletter. Air Force fires commander at Montana nuclear missile base. Gee, that's interesting. A commander and no details were released why the 341st Missile Wing's maintenance commander was fired beyond a loss of trust and confidence. Whenever they fire somebody, that's what they say. We've lost trust and confidence in you. That's why we're firing you. You never know the underlying reasons. He oversaw the Wing's munitions squadron, which maintains the base's nuclear weapons. Isn't that special? Let's see. Ian says he's all smiles because he knows he will be a free man in 59 days. That is very possible. That is very possible. There's no way to actually determine what is going on in that man's head. And, it's hard to talk about these things without getting like emotionally involved, because they kept us on pins and needles for 4 freaking years. And all we want to do is lash out at him, and for some people, hey, if that's what you're going to do, that's what you're going to do. I mean, I'm not, it's like I'm just grinding my teeth, because these people put us so much stuff and they did so much stuff to the country that they did not have to do, Let's see what do we have here? We might check the chat here in a second. Yeah, let's do this. If you guys haven't been paying attention, the UN still wants digital IDs to combat hate speech and misinformation. And when do you think they'll try and do that kind of stuff? When do you think they'll try and do that? I don't know, probably while they still have the opportunity to do it. Let's see, maybe later. Let's push that. There we go. All right. So I'm going to go to the chat here because I'm kind of droning on here, to be honest with you guys. I don't have things set up the way I would normally like to have them set up. Let's see here. If something happens, it'll be dead while they stand. All right. Let's see. Tina says, we are in the dark on so many things. I feel like the media will let everything out but blame it on Trump. What's going on, Tad? Good to see you guys. Good to see you, man. It's the media is still going to carry water for the party. That's their job. That's what they're paid to do. If you guys haven't figured that out, if you believe that the day of Walter Cronkite and that's the way it is, the days are long gone. The media has been bought and paid for years, and it's very evident. So if you think that the media is not going to carry water for these people, you better think again. Let's see here. Hochul is my problem. I got you. Tina Price says economy and such. Yeah. We talked about this yesterday, and so I don't want to rehash it too much. But just because Captain Red Tie is now on his way to office does not mean that our economic problems are solved. It means they can get better. Second straight day, market through the roof. When it keeps going up, it only has one way to go, and that's down. But what would cause that to go down? Well, yeah, we talked about this yesterday already. All right, so with the UN still kicking things around, guys, they really want digital ID. Why? Well, because it's all about control. And people who think that it's we need to keep kids safe. Well, that one didn't work. We need to stop all the rapists. That didn't work. Well, we need to make it so you don't have to have it for digital coin, but yes, you will. Yeah, that didn't work. So we can't ignore the fact that the CBDC thing is still an agenda that the left actually supported very heavily, and all of the like New World Order, one world nations, that kind of thing. They're the UN itself. I'm very interested to see what happens to the United Nations under Captain Red Tie's authority. And he's already started to assign people, which we will talk about here shortly. Scansgiro, good morning. there's the United Nations committee has adopted 2 resolutions. Well, one of them aimed at the World Organization's Department of Global Communications, established and strengthened partnerships with new and traditional media to address hate speech narratives. Oh, wait a minute. So the United Nations wants to be friends with both the new and traditional media. Now, the key word there is the new, because right now, all of the new media sources that have popped up in the last 4 years are all where people are actually getting their news from. Very few people, well, should I say very few people that have any common sense or are not mentally unstable get their news from the mainstream media. ABC, CBS, MSNBC, Orange. How many more years of Orange Man Bad Channel can the world actually take? They're the lowest rating network on the planet, yet somehow they still survive. People are still getting paid, and so who pays for the commercials on that stupid little network? Well, all those new world order people that just love to keep poking people in the eye because the first 50 million times didn't work. Interesting stuff, Let's see here. Road Rage says, I refuse to be yellow jacketed with their digital BS. Yeah, very true. So a 4th committee, the Special Political and Decolonization Committee, also adopted a resolution further promoting the UN's Our Common Agenda plan, which, among other points, proposes bank account like digital IDs, as well as, geez, that sounds like digital ID connected to CBDC, doesn't that? As well as sustainable development goals, which means nothing. It's a bunch of word salad junk. UN Pact for the Future. Oh, you guys should definitely read that when you get a chance. The Global Digital Compact. You should definitely have read that. Also pushing for digital ID censorship and surveillance, with major countries as the scheme key backers. Ahead of the adoption of the document, representatives of a number of countries spoke in favor of expanded censorship under the UN umbrella, with Italy's delegate advocating for the use of AI in combating misinformation and disinformation. And I always think it's funny too. It's like they had to be so thorough when they had started making up words like misinformation. Like misinformation, well, it's not the total truth, or it kind of leads you to think that it's a lie, whereas disinformation is a full lie. So last time I checked, Mom said a lie is a lie is a lie is a lie. So why do we need 2 words? Just to be so thorough about things, right? Interesting. UK's representative reiterated the country's commitment to the UN Pact. Of course, the UK did. They're basically 100% socialist now. How are things going on over there in the UK, guys? Not super great. UK's country committed to the UN Pact for the Future of Global Digital Compact. Oh, that sounds like they're really edging on that CBDC stuff, huh? Highlighted the far-reaching censorship law, online safety law. You know that? That's something that's happening in the UK, where basically they come and arrest you because you say they look stupid on TV or something. And noted that it forces companies to remove illegal online content. Illegal online content. Doesn't that sound dirty? Including illegal mis- and disinformation generated by AI. Oh, wait a minute. We want to use AI to counter AI. That doesn't sound like that's going to work. All right, let's see here. What we got here? Cindy says Associated Press is watched as being a nonprofit, thinking it is unbiased and trustworthy. The Associated Press runs half and half. I think that's why they've been able to maintain their nonprofit status for so long. But I think if they start to play, see, the thing is that they're a lot like Kamala. They're a bit of a chameleon, and when things are going the way that is, they go the direction that is more beneficial to them. In the past few days, they've started writing articles about how centrist Democrats are like, we really should have been paying attention. We're really far from our base. We weren't really paying attention. We're really screwed up. We should pay more attention. Writing a lot of articles like that they didn't write 3 days ago. Isn't that special? So, they're basically going to come online and start to say all the things that everybody wants them to say, that wear red ties. And then so they'll be safe for like 4 years, at which time, if we screw this up again, and I can't reiterate more. Or sorry, I can't emphasize more. We cannot screw this up again. We cannot get soft. This is what happens when we get soft. But that's how they run. But I honestly think that there may be some poking at them by the new administration. Basically, hey guys, well, yeah, you're not supposed to have any political bias. And all they have to do is go to ground.news and see and check them there for bias, and it's done. Let's see here. Where are we at? Cindy's saying again, as a Christian, I believe digital ID is a chip inserted in the hand, could be the mark of the beast if you believe in Revelations or end of times prophecy. There are some that believe that. There are other people that just believe that it's a chip in a hand. It's really, I mean, if you want to get deeply biblical, and I would caution anybody who does, because I wasn't always the way I am. I have been baptized twice, so double danger. Well, there are serial numbers on hip implants, on bone implants, on screws. There's marks all over them, so that we can, it's actually a federal law, so that we can actually like identify them, identify somebody's body. If it all gets burned up in a fire, we can reference that serial number, and we can find out that it's Joe Schmo, and that he was 51 at the time of this being installed, and to this it's 2024, and so now he's really this age. So under that premise, you've already been marked. Sorry. But still understand what you're saying, Cindy. Completely understand what you're saying. All right, let's see here. The EU essentially co-signed all that, singling out, as it does, European or Russian disinformation, with El Salvador, South Africa, Saudi Arabia, Israel, and Malaysia also expressing their deep concern over disinformation or various types, and calling for the UN to work more on countering it. Ooh. We'll just have to agree to disagree, Cindy. It's not a big deal. Let's see. Premise was for recall also. What premise, Rose? Give me some more information here. But I appreciate the capitals. It makes things easier to read. Pakistan's delegate remarked that big tech, Meta and Google, should be collaborated with, and warned they should not put profit before the need to join the war on disinformation. This is a bogus statement, because they're already involved in it. The government there's people that believe that the government owns these entities. I don't believe that's the case. I believe that they work with them. I believe that they put pressure on them. It was proven time and time again over the past 4 years that they were used by the U.S. government to control the masses and the information that they consumed. It is a thing already. So I don't understand why they need to agree to do these things. All right. So, however, a meeting before the adoption of the text also heard some dissenting voices, notably that of Argentina. The country's representative was concerned that the term hate speech could be abused by those wishing to stifle pluralistic debate. According to the UN press release, this delegate disassociated himself from those paragraphs in the document that referred to hate speech, the 2030 Agenda for Suitable Development, the Sustainable Development Goals, and our common agenda. So basically, they just like, what you're saying doesn't matter. So the term hate speech, hate is emotionally packed. Speech, it's a right. So you don't have the right to be emotionally, there's so many words. There's so many words this morning. It's crazy. All right, let's see here. Grumpy says, good morning. The good morning Friday. The good Friday to all of you. Good morning, Grumpy. Good to see you. All right, so that's the UN, and they are still actively trying to control your lives, whether you like it or not. And what I can say is, don't follow it. Also, today is kind of a free form day, so if you've got something you want to talk about in the chat, make sure that you put it in there, and I will talk about it. Let's see, where was the other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys? I'm trying to remember if that's the right email address. What is this? We can close that. Let's open that up. Oh, where are we at here? Oh, oh, there we go. There we go. So, people are saying that basically, like a new era is about to a new era dawns, and when they talk about that, they're speaking about the new era of news. And like I said, the news fought for 4 years online to keep its head above water. Think about all of the lawsuits, especially between Twitter, now X, Facebook, all the little news companies that popped up only online that now have more viewerships than the mainstream media. And so they've kind of taken over. And so what we should probably be able to expect, I mean, it'll be interesting to see whether they push all of mainstream media to the second row in the White House press corps. I would love to see that. I would love to see all of the. Honestly, I would love to. I tell you what would be completely fair. You know how the left loves the word fair and fairness. I would love to see rotating seats. I would love to see rotating seats, and the thunder that would create with all of the mainstream media, to include Fox, which I actually prefer over all of them. But yeah, every week move back one row. Yeah, wouldn't that be awesome? That if you like that idea, put a 1 in the chat for me real quick, because I think it's an awesome idea. And then you'd end up with like the people sitting in the front, like from like what is it, news NSW or something like that. Like these guys would you might even get Alex Jones in there. He does have press credentials. I think that would be a pretty freaking awesome idea to get all the big guys out of the front. Let's see here. My next video idea. You thief, Grumpy. Where are we at here? Road says, I got banned from PlayStation Network for hate speech. How do you get banned from PlayStation Network? I mean, come on, man. I say whatever pops in my head, regardless of someone's butt hurting. It's a game, dude. I do what I want. Let's see here. Grumpy says your average liberal ain't too bright. Instead of thinking maybe our policies just suck, it's y'all are racist, misogynist bigots. 100% true. 100% true. Let's see here. But I hate to say it, but I think James O'Keefe nailed it. He says the legacy media is dead. Hollywood is done. No more complaining about the media. We are the media. I get you, bro. But listen, I've been on PlayStation Network for, I don't know, probably, I don't know how old you are, but I've been on it for a while, dude. I owned a PlayStation. not a 2, a PlayStation. Anyway, the reality is that legacy media is exactly that. It's dead. It's dead. And I think that we should give them no weight whatsoever. When we turn on the TV, we should watch what we want. It's got to the point now where there are so many apps on, especially like Roku and such, where you don't have to watch it. You can get your news from wherever you want to, whenever you want to, and I think that that's what we should be doing. Ian says, morning, Brad, look like your meeting started. Is Brad in here? Where's Bradley at? I don't see Brad. There he is. Hope I didn't miss much. Let's see here. And then Ian, drop it in there. Let's see here. Looks like West Virginia Pappies number 2. Man, there must be a major delay because I'm not normally when I say something like "give me some ones," you guys are jumping all over it. I think there's like a major lag or something. I'm not sure what is going on. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Bradley Collins says, Where's Bradley at? Yeah, big issue for me today. I've been pushing for a 10 a.m. meetings. They said there shouldn't be too many more. Getting things sorted out. I like it. Control the agenda, my friend. Skeins girl says, not me, G. I'm just comfortably nestled in the basket of deplorables, sitting in the top of the garbage can. It's a good place to be. It's a good place to be. That we've got that. Things are calmer now. Things are easier, but I'm telling you, we can have fun with it, but we cannot let our guards down. For instance, is everybody paying attention? If you love your country, put in one in the chat. America. There we go. Give you a little American stuff going on right there. Let's see here. That's my Prime Video stuff. Oh, by the way, AstraZeneca senior executive detained in China. Read more. Isn't that special? Let's see here. Hey, LP, I'm still rocking my PlayStation Crash Bandicoot. There you go. I hated that game. I never liked that game. Oh, man, that's epic times. I can't read that crap. They want $1 for everything. They're worse than a freaking YouTuber asking for money. What? All right, let's see here. Cooperation between China, Iran, North Korea, and Russia threatens U.S. security. NATO chief. This is the kind of stuff that really pisses me off because these people will say one thing to a certain group of people, and then they'll say another thing to another group of people. And by the way, if you guys haven't heard, as of yesterday, old Putin is saying, hey, Donald, we'd really love to talk to you about the war that we're conducting right now. Yes, we'd really love to. My Russian is awful. Yes, let's talk about Bradley Collins. Thank you, bro. But that was not. I told you guys I only do this twice a week, and today's not that day. So I'm not going to tell you to stop giving me money. It all goes to the PC anyway. So I can't wait to show you guys what you've made when the time comes, so I can show you what was made for us to use to make you stuff. But anyway, so the NATO chief, he's like cooperation between China, Iran, North Korea, and Russia threatens U.S. security. NATO chief, and then he's like calling up Trump and congratulating him, saying, "Oh, we should probably do some stuff." Well, I think it's gonna they're gonna get their little selves in a massive case of freaking mega butthurtness when they find out what Trump's got planned for NATO. And if you guys don't think he's got plans for NATO, you are mistaken. Let's see here. Spags showed up. Blech. Yeah, hey, Spags, I got this email from where's it at? I got an email. Where's it at? That's not it. That's not it. We're gonna turn that off, right? Dang it. Where's it at? It should be in this one right here. Don't tell me I deleted it. Anyway, so Alignable sent me an email. Hey, do you know Bobby Spags? How well do you know him? So I was like, he's trash. He's dirt. He's nobody. He hates your guts. He loves your mom. Let's see here. Just small step to mega desk. Just a small step to mega desk. Where are we at here? Unfiltered Alex Jones and you. Ultimate troll on so many levels. All right, let's see here. Spag says, if Trump actually puts Alex Jones as his press secretary, I will go full tard MAGA, grow my hair out and dye it blonde for the cultural comb over, and become a full-on anime style fangirl. I'd pay to see that. Yeah. Well, I don't know if he would ever do that. I'm sure he's going to pick somebody who's, we might actually see that little blonde girl. Somebody put her name in the chat. I can't remember right now who was his press secretary. Because she's on Fox now, because she absolutely destroys the liberal mind hive every time she opens her mouth. Damn it. I know it's Alex Jones is a national treasure. I got you. No, it's not Saint Pierre. It's not Karina Saint Pierre. It's something else. Damn it, she's got an Irish last name. Somebody put it in the chat. But that's who he needs to be. No, not Tommy Lauren. Damn it, that's not Irish. What the hell is the name of that? Come on, you guys know who she is. It's Mick something something. You know. I'll look it up. Yes, Kaylee McEnany. Kaylee McEnany. Like that. That's how it's spelled. Kaylee McEnany. But no, she absolutely slays, man. Absolutely slays. He did just recently appoint his chief of staff. I'm trying to remember her name, and they call her the Ice Queen. Trump chief of staff. Come on, Googles. It doesn't want to tell me that. The Googles don't want to tell me that. Her name is Susie Wills. I just need to grab some text. Susie Summerall Wills. Well, that's dangerous. I don't like two last names. I don't like that. But Susie Wills as chief of staff. She's the first woman chief of staff, and she's going to absolutely destroy the people that are in the White House. And we were talking about this last night during the members live Discord chat we had last night. We had actually had a pretty good one last night. She's going to actually just totally slay anybody who decides, oh, I just think I'll just leak stuff out. Oh, it worked last time. It should be fun now. So I don't think it's going to be interesting to see what happens when the White House is fully under control. So someone emailed you asking if you knew me. Yeah, it's just that alignable program, dude. I'm still trying to freaking find it. Hold on. It's not in there. No, it's not it. I may have deleted it. Because there it is right there. Network. It's from Alignable Network Coaching. Unlock introductions to your customers from Bobby Spags at Midwest Preparedness Project. Know them well? Click. Let me click. I'm going to click. Let me see what it does. Let me see what's going on here. No, I'm not going to pay you any money to do stuff. That would be stupid. Now, see, now it's just leading me to a bunch of other stuff to get introduced or message or some other crap. Delete. All right, let's get back on point here. All right. So what we need to do is we need to stay focused on preparedness, because in the next 59 days, things could go wacko. I will tell you that I am a little alarmed. I don't think his name is Dave. Maybe somebody knows his name. He's the guy who does Prepper Nation, and he's like, I'm going dark. I'm not doing this anymore. We're going to the bunker. I'm just going to blog every day. I don't know if he's running out of juice. I mean, this does happen. This does happen in the preparedness community, because you run out of things to talk about. And if you're on every day talking about everything that is preparedness every day, you run out of stuff to talk about. I got nothing on him on X. and I don't remember his name either. Let's see here. You have become clickbait. Achievement unlocked. Level up. Level 47 clickbait. JD Vance is the first Marine to be a VP. Interesting. I did not know that. But yeah, it's logical. That's logical. I'll put that on the screen. Cha-cha. It's like somebody asked the other day, they were like, who's going to be the vice president? And I was just like, what planet does this person live on? I mean, where do they get their information from? There was a video. I actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Where's my damn phone? Hold on. I may have put it in the Discord, but I'm not going to go through all this craziness to just to. All right, back here. All right, here we go.
Since Trump won the election, we're cooked. Yup. I'm going to be leaving the U.S. and I'm going to be moving to Hawaii. So we'll see how it goes. And I'll update you guys.
You can't make it up. You absolutely can't make it up. You remember my my socialist friend? When I had like interview with a socialist. I did that video series where I was on his show for like an hour. And he's like, these are like the people who voted for Captain Red Tie are like some of the dumbest mother effers on the planet. I just can't believe these uneducated fools. I sent him that video. He's like, well, that does, he tried to deflect. That's revisionist history. And I'm just like, you can't argue with these people. It's like they're not actually thinking about what they're hearing. They're not actually like taking it in, thinking about it, and then like trying to form a coherent response. They're actually just thinking while you're speaking about what they're going to say next to you. That's, well, no. It's that they're not absorbing the information at all. And it's ridiculous. You aren't going to be able to block Trump from doing anything. Lori, I don't know. I don't know. The guy works within the law. He's always worked within the law. Everything he's ever done has been lawful. But, that's why it's mind blowing. It's like these court cases. You got Smith now. Oh no. Oh, he's going to be the president. Yeah, that's right. I done pissed off the bull. So maybe we need to take this little show trial and be done with it. I think Smith knows that on day one, he's going to get fired. You're fired. Go away. And, oh, by the way, you might lose your law license, too, because some of the stuff that he pulled was very questionable, very questionable. They call it novel, like when you come up with a new idea. That's what novel means. But there's no precedent for. You're prosecuting a former president of the United States, and you have like zero precedent on your side. It's like you're just making this stuff as you go along, and everybody knows it. So now he's like, then you got Biden saying, oh, great job, guy. Why don't you come to the White House, have a sit down. We can talk about things. All right. So here's how it's going to go down. When you get in, you're going to pardon my son. And I'm going to make a phone call down to New York real quick. And all that shit's going to disappear. Don't worry about the crazy bitch down in freaking Atlanta. That'll all work itself out. Okay. All right. Good to go. All right. Meanwhile, and that's what's going to be going down, guys. I can almost guarantee it because the last thing they want to do is put the president-elect of the United States of America behind bars. And I've already told you how that scenario will work out. They'll have his own little presidential wing at whatever little lush country club where he'll play tennis and make friends. Maybe I bet you one of these prisons even has like a golf range, or maybe they got one of those electronic ones. Like a whole room dedicated to President Trump and playing golf on different courses throughout the world that he freaking owns. And yeah. And then they'll put the little ankle bracelet on him so that he can go get sworn in, and then they'll take it off as soon as he takes the oath. And then he'll look at the crowd and just smile because they all know the game is over. So, let's dangerous and unhinged, still dim bulbs. We have a majority depending on never Trumpers and rhinos. West Virginia Pappy, it's still very, very close. Last time I checked, we had I have been using the come here you. You know, I might actually pull it up for you guys. I don't know if you deserve it, but I'm going to try it. What is it? 270 to win is the website, I believe. This is the name of it. 270 to win. There you go. 270 to win. And let's go ahead and share this tab instead. We're going to drop the chat a little bit, and we're going to make this a little bit more so you can. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. None of these are it. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so this is 270 to win. Currently, they're saying, basically 312 for Trump. Massive destruction, destroying all these people. But you can change it to, and let's look at the Senate, because the Senate, we went way over on the Senate. Where are we at here? Currently at 52 and 46, 44, and the 2 that they believe that they're going to get. So the Senate is ours. So we're done there, right? And then where we go? We'll go to the House. And right now they're saying 216. But when you look at the map, that will come up sooner or later. There we go. When you look at the map, these are the numbers over here on the side that are actually kind of important. I'm just going to make that bigger for you. Rub it. Nah, it didn't really help. All right, so battle for the House right now, current 221 is the projection. We have the House, okay? They just need to finish counting all this stuff because they do this based on the amount of votes that are available to count. And if those amount of votes that are available to count are not enough to take, the loser over the top, then they award the state. But right now, what are we sitting? We're sitting at, we're sitting at 216. But there's still 9 toss-ups. There's no states that are safe, likely, or leaning. So these are true toss-up states. But there are 3 safe, 2 likely, and 1 leaning. So right now, decided is 204 to 216. So we only need 2 more, and it's over with. 2 more, it's like whatever, count whatever you want. It doesn't matter, because then we would actually have a full majority. And then we don't need to go into all this crap, but I wanted to show you guys because it's kind of interesting. It's called 270 to win. And it doesn't appear to be leaning in any specific direction. If it's ran by another corporation that loves Democrats, I don't care, but because it's been giving accurate results the whole time. Believe it or not, the Washington Post used to have the best political tracking website on the planet. No joke. Even though we got to hate the Washington Post. All right, let's go ahead and let's put you back. Let's put the chat back on because we need to get things right. We need to get right. Is that it? There it is. Okay. Let's see. And checking the poll, we've got 31 votes, which is not bad. We got 35 people in the chat right now. We got 29% intensify legal challenges, 26 ramp up public protests, block actions in Congress, and 19 focus on media campaigns. I can tell you that there's a nasty little rumor running around right now that they're going to try and make one of the old was it Sotomayor Democrats Supreme Court Justice. Current members, Supreme Court. Yeah, pretty much. I think that's who she is. Sonia Sotomayor. There is talk that they want to have her step down and have a younger, more progressive liberal take her place. Isn't that special? Isn't it great how and if you guys know anything about Sonia Sotomayor, she is a liberal. She is a Democrat. She is part of the party, and she follows party lines. You can watch all of her votes right along party lines. So I don't know why they would want to get rid of her. I think because they feel that the end is near for them. Let's see here. Going back to that, Carrie Lake could pick up enough. Yes. there's talk that Carrie Lake is actually making, where are we at here? Angel, Corsini, Nez, Crane, Oscar. What am I looking at here? That's the governor race, right? I thought Carrie Lake was trying to be the governor again, or is that the one that she failed last time? And she's Arizona too. They're not even giving me. Maybe I can search this website for. Enter a word. Keri, Carrie Lake. Let's try that and see what pops up. See if it's that detailed. No results for Carrie Lake. All right, let's just do Lake. Maybe I misspelled her name wrong. Let's see here. That's Carrie Lake is favored. Arizona primary, 270 to win. That was July 30th. Where's she at? She lost governor running for. Okay, so she's running for Senate. I got you. So let's go over to the Senate side, and let's see here. Let's Control F and Lake. 1 of 1. There she is, Carrie Lake. So right now, let's try live polls for Carrie Lake. Right now, she's, let me share this for you. Right now, she's 48.1 to 49.8. There's a total amount. The thing is, and it's on there. Well, the thing that was relayed on the news this morning was that she's gaining traction. That votes are coming in that have her name on them. So what will happen? Not exactly sure. But she has a track record of losing. That's what I'll say about Carrie Lake. And I know that's not very positive, but we already have the Senate. So, people are like, whatever, dude. Ride along. What's up, man? I want to say I remember you, but I honestly don't. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, dude. I'm here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. every morning. Let's say based on how she's tracking with uncounted votes, she could pick up enough. That would be great. Like I said, that they're showing that they're only at 80 or 78% as of 9:51 this morning. So, it could very well come out that way. But I mean, we have to make sure that we keep the house, dude. And the thing is too, is we've got to make sure that, once we get, there we go. Once we get complete power back, complete control of the U.S. government back, that we make sure that we do all of the things that we're supposed to be doing. It's that easy. She should pick up enough, except Maricopa County, just saying. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, that Maricopa County used to be, 4 years ago, Maricopa County was like red. And now it's all blue. They took that over. They got rid of the sheriff, America's sheriff, and everything. So it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. All right, guys. So we're running up. I'm running out of things to say, to be honest with you. It's Friday. I'm tired. I need to eat my what feels like still warm pouch of bag of eggs. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Also, Monday might be a live. I'll put some kind of post in either the Discord or or probably both, or on the YouTube community tab. What's going to happen on Monday? I do have to travel on Monday, so we're going to see what the live stream is going to look like. All right, let's see. Katie Snobs stole the election. I believe it. And Grumpy saying even the Republican officials in Maricopa County are blue. Yeah, that's dangerous. K Kim, what is Discord? Discord is where all the members go to hang out. You got to be a member. So I guess let's talk about that briefly. First of all, hit the thumbs up on the way out the door. It's free and helps the channel. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. I am here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time. I do make other videos. You might want to check out some of my other videos. I put one out yesterday. Yesterday, I updated my my fall EDC video. And if you're interested in becoming a member and you're on your phone, somewhere on your phone, you're going to see the either blue or green letters that say more. You'll hit that. You'll scroll down to where it says join, and then you will select the one in the middle. Why the one in the middle? Because that gives you access to the Discord. And once you're there, then I can get you some contacts and some links, and we'll get you in the Discord, and we can talk every single day, even if I'm not live streaming. So thank you for asking, K-Kim. Appreciate you. All right, guys, I think that's going to be about it. I've got to eat these cold eggs, eat this hot coffee, and try to figure out what I'm going to do this weekend. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend yourself. Stay safe. Have a great day, and I shall see you when I see you, which should be in Monday. Bye-bye.